Hello, my friends! Have you ever gone mining iron on Novus? When one of your friends decides to place TNT all over your place and then says,
I wonder what happens if I put this fuel in your furnace!
No! Don't you dare!
Oh no! Yes! There's a big hole in your face!
And then buggers off somewhere. I can't believe this is happening! My beautiful base! Now, don't you wish you could lock them in the center of Sylva while you build the most magnificent kingdom ever on the surface? Or how about owning an entire planet? Yes, my friends, now, since we have compasses, we can. Let's leave this pesky Sylva for the noobs to conquer and head off to space, where we can claim the land of our own, where no one else is welcome. There are precisely 2 methods for this. Let me know in the comments if there's another way. So let's get to it. So naturally, we will start with the more challenging but also more rewarding option, because, you see, Astroneer has updates, and we don't like updates. So first things first, you will need to make sure that you won't die during the process. Okay, yes, there are huge holes to fall into and evil plants that lurk everywhere. But for those, you need to keep your eyes open. And if you still manage to die because of you fell in a hole, then it's your fault, not mine. Now, we talk about something far more critical, the oxygen. And yes, you can use tethers and multiple oxygen tanks to get everywhere, but why limit ourselves? Did you know there's a far better way of getting around freely without limitations? And you can have your freedom at last. And for this, you need 2 QT RTGs. Those are these tiny RTGs you get on your launch pad after doing a few missions, like this one here. You can get by with just 1 QT RTG, but if you need to do some mining en route, you may run out of power. So I recommend you having 2 QT RTGs. Anyway, as I said, you need 2 QT RTGs and a nanocarbon alloy. Yes, the most difficult one to make. The alloy that needs every type of gas and a resource available in Astroneer. And to make it, you will also need a chemistry lab. But trust me, it's all worth 1,000,000 times over, because with this, you will get to feel the absolute freedom in Astroneer. With this nanocarbon alloy, we make a portable oxygenerator straight from your backpack. Then you need to turn it on. And look, we don't need to worry about oxygen ever again. That's of course until you die, and then you either need to find where you dropped it or make a new one. So don't die. But how do we own a planet? Well, do you remember when playing with friends? There's always one of your dumb friends that leaves a rocket on a landing pad and no one else can get there. Well, this is precisely the thing that gets you to own your own planet. Oh yes. To do that, you need to take your portable oxygenerator, the QT RTGs, a beacon, and a power source or 2 to your chosen planet. The easiest one for this is Desolo. This is because A, there are a ton of resources, and B, there are no real evil plants. And then C, well, it's small. So the next thing you need to do is get yourself a large printer, a few graphite, 1 ammonium, and a ton load of aluminium. And don't forget to set your beacon, you will need this. Now, you will need to make a solid fuel thruster, backpack full of packages, and as many small rockets as you can. We are going to patch this planet up with rockets. So once your rocket is ready, add a solid fuel thruster to it, bam! No, not hydrazine thruster. Solid fuel thruster works better this time. And you will only need 1, unless you mess it up. So once the solid fuel thruster is on your rocket, hop into it and hover around the planet. Choose a landing spot and land there. When you arrive, do not touch the rocket. But take the solid fuel thruster and package it up. Fit in your backpack nicely. This will also reset the thruster so that when you unbox it next time, it is as good as new. Now put on your compass and start running towards your beacon. See? Easy. You don't even need to worry about oxygen. You can just run freely across your own planet. Once you get back, repeat the process. Print a small rocket, attach the thruster. Notice how it still has 4 charges left. Cost effective, isn't it? Then fly to the next landing spot. Remove thruster, package it up again, and run home again. Oh, how convenient. Just make sure you don't lock yourself out of your own planet. Leave one landing pad free at your base. That's for your last rocket, after you have occupied every other landing spot. Now, the last thing to do is to invite all your friends to blow up your base.
I can't land anywhere!
Of course you can't! This planet is mine! Find your own planet!
I hate you.
But there is another way. A lot quicker way. I mean, a lot quicker way. And for this, you will need a small rocket, a good drill head on your terrain tool, a couple of small canisters, a hydrazine thruster, not the solid fuel one this time, and a ton load of hydrazine. The solid fuel thruster doesn't work here. So, you will need to fly your rocket to your chosen planet and land it on a landing spot. Jump out of a rocket and don't touch the rocket. Then, make sure you have some soil in your canisters, switch your terrain tool to add mode, and build a curvy pillar over your small rocket so that it arches right above it. You have done it right when you try to fly away, it says,
"Sky obstructed."
Now move your rocket, launch it again, and repeat the process. Once again, don't lock yourself out, because once you patch every landing pad up, you will not be able to land on that planet either. Is that it? Yes! And why didn't I tell you this method first? That's because this game has updates. The evil updates, which almost always alter the landscape and therefore remove everything you have built. So, I recommend using rockets. Oh, and another thing, do not open gateways on your planet, because once you do, nowhere is safe anymore. And this will happen again. But why stop there? Why not own 2 planets or more? Or maybe the whole universe? Everything, Desolo, Novus, Visania, Atrix, Calidor, and Glacio, except for... ? Unfortunately, you can't have that. And once you do, of course, you won't be able to go any other planets other than yours, but... neither can your friends, can they? Oh no! What have we done? They will be stuck on Sylva forever. And you can sit on your golden throne, post to the noobs on Sylva, on a planet that looks like this. Thanks for watching.